Conservative Lovers Part 1. Andrew Tate and Ben Shapiro sat across from each other in a dimly lit bar, sipping in glasses of scotch. The two men had never met before, but they had been drawn to each other's magnetic presence. As they talked, Andrew couldn't help but be drawn to Ben's sharp wit and quick intelligence, and Ben, for his part, found himself captivated by Andrew's charm and confidence. Before long, their conversation had turned to more intimate topics. Andrew leaned in close to Ben and whispered in his ear,
"You know, I've always been attracted to men who are strong in their convictions."
Ben felt a shiver run down his spine. He had never been with a man before, but there was something about Andrew that made him feel alive. Without another word, the two men left the bar and headed back to Andrew's hotel room. As soon as they were alone, they began to explore each other's bodies, eager to discover what pleasures lay in store. Andrew was surprised by how tender and caring Ben was in bed. For all of his bluster and bravado, the conservative commentator had a soft side that he only revealed in the throes of passion. As the night wore on, they moved from the bed to the couch, to the floor, exploring every inch of each other's bodies. It was as if they were trying to discover the secrets of the universe through each other's flesh. As the sun began to rise, they lay in each other's arms, exhausted but sated. They knew that what they had shared was something special, something that neither of them would ever forget. And as they parted ways, they knew that they would always carry a piece of each other with them, no matter where their lives took them. Part 2. Time skip. As the two of them made their way through the mansion, Andrew showed Ben some of his prized possessions, including a rare art collection and a vintage car. Ben was impressed, but he couldn't help but notice that Andrew seemed a bit on edge.
"Is everything okay?"
Ben asked.
To be honest, I'm a bit nervous.
Andrew sighed heavily.
There's something I need to tell you.
Ben raised an eyebrow.
"What is it?"
Andrew took a deep breath.
I'm not who you think I am. I'm not just a wealthy businessman. I'm also a former kickboxing champion and a bit of a controversial figure.
Ben's eyes widened in surprise.
"I had no idea."
I keep that part of my life private, but I wanted to tell you because I respect you and your work. I don't want you to think I'm hiding anything.
Ben nodded thoughtfully.
"I appreciate your honesty, and to be honest, I'm not just a political commentator. I also have a background in law, have written several books."
Andrew smiled.
I knew there was more to you than just your political views. It's good to know we have more in common than I thought.
The two of them continued to chat and get to know each other better, realizing that they had more similarities than they had ever imagined. By the end of the night, they had formed a deep bond and vowed to stay in touch. As Ben left the mansion, he couldn't help but feel grateful for the unexpected friendship he had formed with Andrew. Part 3. As Andrew and Ben lay in bed, wrapped in each other's arms, they talked about their future together. They knew that their love would be controversial, but they were both willing to fight for it.
We should go public with our relationship.
Andrew said.
Let the world know that we love each other.
Ben hesitated for a moment. He knew that coming out as gay would be a huge shock to his conservative base, but he also knew that he couldn't hide his love for Andrew any longer.
Ready to face whatever comes our way. As long as we're together, I can handle anything.
He said finally. They decided to announce their relationship on Ben's show, The Ben Shapiro Show. The response was mixed, to say the least. Some of Ben's fans were outraged, accusing him of betraying conservative values. But others were supportive, congratulating the couple on their love. Andrew and Ben didn't let the backlash get to them. They were too busy planning their future together. They decided to move to a new city where they could start fresh, away from the scrutiny of their conservative critics. In their new home, they built a life together, one filled with love, passion, and adventure. They traveled the world, went on romantic dates, and laughed until their stomachs hurt. Despite the challenges they faced, Andrew and Ben never lost sight of what mattered most, their love for each other. And as they lay in bed at night, holding each other close, they knew that they had found something truly special.